Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Messy Monday, where MK and I are both using inks and sprays. And it is also 30 days of sketches. And this sketch today is by Jacqualine Hart at Jack Scraps. And I'm also going to be talking to you a little bit about the Scrapbooking Fun Summit that MK and I are both presenting at. In fact, there are 29 people presenting. Here is the list of presenters. You can actually pause the video here if you want to take a closer look as to who is going to be presenting. All kinds of fun scrapbooking, card making, paper crafting type of things. Here is a brief glimpse at the finished products. That will also give you an idea of the things that people are going to be teaching about. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is November 5th through 9th, and you have the entire time frame to watch all of the videos. And yes, it's a lot of videos in a short amount of time. I do encourage, if you are someone who likes to take your time, I encourage you to purchase the VIP upgrade, which gives you, I want to say, at least 1 year to create or to watch all of the videos and at your leisure. And it gives you a whole bunch of additional free products or benefits. And one of those things is a paper pack that I've put together. It's got 12 sheets of fall papers, and one of them is the paper that I am cutting right now. And that is why I'm mentioning it. You are also going to get a bunch of embellishments with the paper pack that I am offering. You may not get all of the ones that I am using today because I created way more than what I am actually offering. I think there's 3 sheets of print and cut, or you can just print them and fussy cut them if you don't have a digital die cut machine. But they are set up so that you can print and cut on your digital die cut machine. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and if you are thinking about doing that VIP package, I recommend you do it right when you sign up, because it is a lot cheaper. As we get closer to the date and as the event starts, it actually gets more expensive. And if you sign up even just, hours after you sign up for the event, and you want to upgrade, you decide, an hour or two later, it's even a little bit more expensive than it would have been if you signed up right away. I know, it sounds ridiculous. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be telling you all of that, but I'm telling you that. So, yeah, I highly recommend, if you're going to do VIP, do it right away. Anyway, you get other things like discounts to people's shops. You get other printables and all kinds of different things. It is all digital. You're not getting sent anything in the mail, so don't think you're going to get a physical product, but you do get the digital files for all of my papers, and MK's got a great package as well in her VIP package. Now, if you don't sign up for VIP, you still get some free things. I've got an awesome cut file that is a really cute pumpkin with sunflowers, and I can't remember what MK's is right off the top of my head, but it's going to be really cool, so you want to check that out. Okay, so most of you probably know, if you follow my channel, oh, 1 second. I should have told you. There's a link down below for the Scrapbooking Fun Summit. It was also on that first slide, so you can back it up if you can't find it down below in the description box. But there's a link so that you can go and sign up for that. Anyway, most of you probably know, if you watch my channel, that I don't use cardstock. I have white, black, and craft. Maybe 2 or 3 sheets of cream, but other than that, I don't really use cardstock. This particular piece of blue cardstock came in a kit. I don't know where the kit came from off the top of my head. It actually might have been a kit that I got from MK, now that I think about it. But anyway, it's a blue piece of cardstock. I don't really use blue cardstock, so I decided to go ahead and pull it out. I am testing my stamps on the back of it to see what color of ink I want to use, in case you're wondering why I'm using all these different colors of ink. So I wanted it to be kind of a tone-on-tone image. I didn't want it to be really bold in your face. It's just some splats and lines, very small, kind of giving you a mixed media feel, but it's very, very, very subtle. In fact, it's so subtle that the next day I came back and looked at it and went, Where's the ink? But it is there when you take a closer look. Once I turned my overhead light on, I was like, oh, there it is. But even just in the daylight in the room, I had a hard time seeing it. So it's there. I think I settled on Cove Blue. I did try Catherine Pooler's, oh my goodness, I was going to say Chip Sapphire. That's Distress Ink, and I didn't even try that one. Or maybe I did try that one. I tried Juniper Mist is what I tried. And I also tried Ranger Archival ink in blue. I think I just settled on the Cove Blue. It's, no, I'm sorry. I settled on Tranquil. Tranquil is the right color. I tried Dress Blues, and I think I tried Cove Blue and decided it was too dark. So the one I settled on was Tranquil. It's very, very subtle, and I know you can barely see it on the screen, but it is there. I also pulled in some washi tape from 49 and Market. I think it's from Spectrum Sherbert collection. And then I cut my paper apart, so I just am using a portion of it. I saved the other part of it so I can use it on something else. And because I cut it apart, and my printer does print 12 by 12, true 12 by 12, but because my paper is a 12 by 12, it still needed a little border. But if I had paper that was bigger, it actually prints like 13 by 19. But I don't have bigger paper. So it still prints a little bit of a border, even though I didn't really want it to. But there's probably a setting on how to turn that off. But I don't print 12 by 12 often enough to remember or to take the time to go and figure out what that setting is. And plus, you know me, I like a little border around my layout. So I was like, you know what, it's going to be fine. I'm just going to do it in the largest size that it comes out. So I did back my photos with a book page, and I've been doing that a little bit lately, just pulling pieces out of this book that I have. It's an old Reader's Digest book, and using it with mixed media and whatever else. But this particular time I did not pull in mixed media. I could have done a white piece of paper, but my photos already have white around them. And so I went with the cream because it kind of pulls in the background of the paper, the printable paper that is from my my paper collection. And then it also kind of warms everything up with all of these embellishments that I've got going. You can see I've got tons of embellishments off to the side. I may have cut more than one sheet of leaves, but yeah, there's a lot of them, and I love them. I think they're really pretty, and I hope you love them. But I'm going to put some pumpkins up at the top. I'm going to pull some flowers down below. I do want to pull in some of the marigolds that are on the background there. And then there's some sunflowers in the bigger pot in the bottom left-hand corner. And then I am layering up some leaves to bring in those colors. And I think it looks really good with the blue. There is a little bit of purple and blue in that paper. Most of it's covered up, but not all of it. And so it kind of lends itself really nicely to that. And then I am pulling in this piece that says Autumn Skies from Color Cast Designs. It's been in my stash for a couple of years now. And I think it's the perfect piece to get a title on there. I don't end up doing the pocket or the film strip across the bottom like the sketch has. And, I just use my sketches as a jumping off point. So I think it works fine. And I think you can see where my inspiration came from for this one. This is actually of me and the little guy that I take care of at the pumpkin patch. But this one's going in my album. I don't always keep a lot of layouts of the kids that I take care of. I do those for their albums. That's my gift to them. And this one's going in my album because, it's part of my life too. And so I do like to have a little bit of representation of that here and there throughout my album. So we had a great time at the pumpkin patch. We've gone a couple of times. We might be able to sneak one more trip in before Halloween, maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday this week. We'll see. But yeah, we've made it over there twice, and we had a great time. And We might just do it because we have a couple of tickets to do the hayride again, and he loves that. So it gets pulled by a tractor, and he thinks it's fantastic. So anyway, there's not a whole lot more to this layout. It's pretty simple. And I am going to do a little bit of ink splatter over my embellishment areas to bring in a little bit of sparkle and shine. I am going to be using some, I think it's desert sand from Dilutions. It's the shimmer spray. So I sprinkled that around to give it a little sparkle, and that is pretty much it. It came together really quick, and I really love the way that it came out, and I hope that you do too. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to check out what MK's doing over on her channel for Messy Monday, and don't forget to go and check out 30 Days of Sketches, and the links for everything is down below for you. Thanks so much for watching and spending time with me. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.